Hello, my friends. I just wanted to take a few minutes and share some observations that I've made over the course of the last few days since we've been back from Christmas break. I've been into almost every single classroom for at least 15 minutes, uh, just as an observer, and took some notes in my little black book, and I left uh, teachers with a T-Rex card with a little note on it. And I just wanted to take a few minutes and share with all of you some of the great things that I'm seeing around here consistently, not just from one or two teachers, but from the vast majority of our people. And so, more than anything, I guess I'm just kind of celebrating you in a 5-minute video. Some of the things I've seen over the course of the last week and a half since we've been back from Christmas break. Those first 2 days, that Thursday and Friday, the classrooms I went into, every single class, every single teacher was reviewing classroom policies and procedures, was reviewing class expectations, was reviewing procedures, and some even took it to the next level to do some get to know you or get to remember you kinds of activities associated with the policies and the procedures and the expectations. So important, as we all know, that our students understand that we are clear, our expectations are clear, our policies are clear, our procedures are clear, so that our students understand them and then are able to follow them and be successful in the classroom. Another thing that I just consistently see across the board is teachers helping kids. You go into a classroom and maybe there's some instruction that goes on, and then after the instruction there's some kind of an activity that the kids are doing in class. I don't see teachers, once that second activity begins, I don't see you going to your desk to sit down. I don't see you going to your desk to check your phone. I don't see you going to look at what you're going to do for tomorrow's lesson plan. What I do see you doing is helping kids. It might be answering a question. It might be providing some feedback, redirecting students. As we know, some of our kids need a little more redirection than others, and you're moving about the space, moving around the room, the entire classroom, as a means to provide as much help as necessary for our kids to be successful. And our kids respond to it. Our kids ask a question and you get down at their level. Literally, I see our teachers, either leaning over or getting down on their knees to get to that eye level, to make that eye contact with our students that we know is so important. So thank you so much for not thinking that your job is done just because the instruction is over with. Thank you so much for doing everything in your power to provide students with the necessary resources and support that they need to be successful in your classrooms and here at Fossil Ridge. Some other things that I have written down. Every single classroom is making the most of the 50 minutes. Every single classroom. It's not as if we're wasting time to get us 10 minutes into class and then wasting some time here and then closing up shop early towards the end of the class and allowing kids to do whatever they want. we are making excellent use of instructional time, and it's all starting in various forms as bell work, where kids come in and it's a routine, and I can see that it's a routine. It's not just something that's happening once in a great while. It's a routine, and the kids come in and they go through the routine and they know what they're doing. They take care of the bell work, and then the next step in the day's lesson is presented to our students. So thank you for making use of our time, because our time is precious. Our time is valuable. We don't have a whole lot of it. Because we're using our time so wisely and judiciously, and because our lessons are focused on specific targets and goals, and because we're using activities and strategies that are allowing kids to succeed, when I'm in the classroom, I see high levels of engagement, high levels of student exploration, high levels of student learning. In some cases, that learning is even taking place on an individualized level, where the kids are literally directing their own learning. Part of that, a lot of these things that we're talking about, comes out of our teachers. Most every single teacher has at least a daily agenda for their students. Most of our teachers have a daily agenda and a corresponding learning target or a learning goal for the day, which establishes that day's success criteria. Students, here's what we need to do today to be successful. And if we accomplish these things, we are going to be successful, and we're going to learn, and we're going to learn at high levels. Thank you for greeting our kids at the door. Thank you so much. You could just as easily sit at your desk and do nothing between passing time, but you choose to go out in the hall and greet your students. Thank you. A couple more things. I've already gone over 5 minutes. I'm sorry. Explicit use of classroom policies and procedures. So as I hear you, as I hear teachers providing explanations and giving instructions for various activities in the classroom, there is no doubt what you are asking the kids to do. It's clear, it's concise, it's explicit, and the kids get it, and they understand it, and as a result, they're able to move forward in their learning. So many positive vibes, enthusiasm everywhere. Like I mentioned the other day in our book club, smiles. I know, stupid, right? Something as simple as smiles. I love going into our classrooms and seeing students smiling. I love going into classrooms and seeing teachers smiling. That enthusiasm, that passion, that positivity really has a direct correlation to our students engaging in the lesson, engaging in instruction, engaging in their own learning. I'm seeing, numerous examples of student choice, student self-assessment, individualized learning. We continue to hammer home the importance of reading, and in our daily instruction, the majority of our teachers are incorporating reading into perhaps their bell work or a learning strategy or some kind of instructional strategy that they're learning or that they're using to help students learn a particular concept. And lastly, the thing that I see is a focus on learning. Not so much a focus on teaching. I taught it, you dang well better get it. No, a focus on learning. I've taught you. I've provided instruction. I've provided assessments. I've provided feedback and help, and I've answered questions. And I'm also going to do my part as the teacher to ensure that we are focused on you learning all that material. It's a much bigger process than just teaching the material, but actually ensuring that our kids are learning that material. All means all, and I so appreciate that we have those high expectations for all our kids. We have kids in different areas and at different levels and at different stages of their learning. But thank you for believing that all kids at Fossil Ridge can learn. Let's make sure we are continuing to keep our promise to all 920 kids. Our promise of providing high levels of learning, not just high levels of instruction, high levels of learning for all our kids. I love my job. I love Fossil Ridge. I am so thankful that I am here and that I have the support and the relationships that I have with our faculty and staff. You are wonderful. You are amazing. You are doing everything in your power to be better tomorrow than you were today. And I thank you for it. Have a great rest of the day. And tomorrow's Friday.